Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to this video. If you haven't heard, which I'm not sure how you haven't, it's like everywhere, but as of today, January the 26th, uh, the world has lost a very memorable icon to many, a family member to some friends, Kobe Bryant, his daughter, and others upon a helicopter. Uh, and this is just, majorly unfortunate. I'm sure you're asking a couple questions to me, like one, how can you be profit off this last one? Even if I could monetize my video, which I can't, I wouldn't. I would never monetize a video, discussing the loss of somebody. Two, if you're saying, well, good, and all that kind of shit, just go fuck yourself. How about that? We're here to talk about the loss of these unfortunate, people being lost. It's hard to, put into words correctly about all of what just happened. Yeah, yeah. Kobe Bryant, his daughter, and a couple others were on a helicopter and it crashed, and nobody survived, unfortunately. And I want to do a couple of discussions here. First of all, of course, just the loss of this. I was never a basketball fan. I never enjoyed its being of a sport or really any sports. Really, it wasn't my forte. But that doesn't mean I can't understand the tremendous loss that has happened. Not just the aspects of this legend, this influence upon others, but just in general as these are good people. A child, a mother's daughter, barely living life was lost. I mean, can you really understand? Because I don't think you can, or I could. If you haven't had such experience, which I would hope no one would have, this kind of loss. A woman lost her husband and her daughter. Just, it's horrible. I woke up, I didn't even realize what was happening. I was like, I, as I do usually when I wake up, first thing I do is like, let's look on 9gag, let's see what's funny today. Let's see what's the meme culture today, and that's where I learned of the unfortunate loss. Like I'm seeing this stuff, I'm like, what is going on? And I think I would have. Because I went onto Twitter before and like, I think I would have saw this right, and then I went on Twitter like, okay, wow, just wow, you know, just oh, that's something else. But as time went on during the day, I went back on 9gag, tried find some memes to help have myself and upvoting all the in memorial of him, and of his daughter. And stuff I've seen come across as you're about to see pictures here, as I point out, is of these memorials. People are downvoting these things, and I'm just sitting here wondering how can you be such horrid, disgusting people whose life should be exchanged for theirs? Seriously, that's not just my opinion. That's fact. These people who are downvoting, in love and memory of these people, of the Kobe Bryant, of his daughter, you know, it's like, how can you disgusting people exist? If I was God, I would exchange these people's lives for Kobe Bryant, for his daughter, for the others who were lost on this helicopter. They're the people who should be dead, not Kobe Bryant, not his daughter, not the others on the helicopter. Period. Because they were good people. These downvoters are just horrid shit losers. Garbage humanity who probably don't or ever will promote great existence to mankind itself. Will never raise others up. The only thing that they find joy out of is suffering from others. These kind of garbage, loser ass, pathetic, worthless maggots. I mean, let's also take one from Twitter here. You're about to see this. I'm not going to pronounce his name. Fuck him. But you can read this. I'm not gonna read this. I'm just not. I'm not gonna give him the time of day to be reading this. I'll show it to you. And there was like a commenter here. Is like, the people in these replies learn to take a joke. This is him with this. He's a comedian, as you see here at the bottom. Last time I checked, jokes were supposed to be funny. That commenter did is jokes are supposed to be funny. What he wrote there isn't funny. It's disgusting. It's horrid. He's the kind of person who should be the dead one over Kobe Bryant, over his daughter, over these other people. Seriously, what is wrong with people nowadays? A mother has lost her child, and you're making jokes about her husband this way? That is not funny. That is disgusting, and it just happened. This is literally just today. What? I just I would not be surprised if that fucker loses everything that he loves because of this shit. Not even a no apology was will make amends for what he just wrote. You know, none. And this is coming from an adult. This isn't coming from some kid, some teen, some person who hasn't known much about life. This is coming from somebody who's seen life, who's been around 9/11 like I have, who understands, loss is a horrid thing. You don't make fun of it, especially not right when it happened. What is wrong with these people, dude? It's disgusting. Like I said, I never was into sports basketball. Never much, cared to see much of what was going on in Kobe, but I had mad respect for him. He was doing something he loved. He showed how great of a person he is. He showed how great of a father he is. On one of these, here, let's see it. Yeah, on one of these, it shows saying Kobe Bryant's daughter, Gianna, who was the one that was unfortunately lost with him, is the one sitting with her dad in this viral clip from December, where he's explaining to her the understandings of the sport basketball, the rules, the regulation, what you can and can't do kind of stuff, like he was showing himself as being a really good fucking father. And these fuckers are making jokes about his death the day it happened. And saying and downvoting, these people showing their love and respect for him in memorial of him and his daughter. And I just can't understand these garbage, worthless human beings existing. The people, that are alive that shouldn't be, while there's those that are gone that shouldn't be. It is just a fucked up scenario we have here. Situation of these people, and just in general of the situation. These people who are loved that are now gone. It's all just so fucked up. And just my heart goes out to the family of these people, to all of them, not just Kobe and not just his daughter, to them, of course, but to the others, to all of them, because these are human beings who are undoubtedly good, just great human beings that are gone now. And nothing can be said, nothing can be done uh, to really state the great loss that has happened today. But I am doing what I can as best as I can, and showing you at least of the good human beings, these garbage people that you should avoid. If you know anybody like this, anybody who's like making fun of these dads who are like, oh, in memorial this little shitbag, like go fuck them, off. Just say, fuck you as a human being. We used to be friends. No, I can understand, having political views differences and having possible discussion about it if possible, but this is the kind of shit that is unforgivable. This is the kind of shit like you fucked up. You had a choice. That's the thing about me that I feel as human beings tend to forget. You have a choice as a human being on what to do, on what to say. And your choice of doing so of this just shows how kind of a worthless fucking maggot you are. Of a worthless human being, of a worthless shitbag piece of loser. I get on my worst twist around here, and so it aggravates me. Like I said, I wasn't big into sports growing up. I'm still not. I mean, I kind of enjoy watching from time to time, but overall, I still I have respect for these people, who are entertainers, who do what they do, be it sports, be it music, be it movies, be it whatever, that are entertaining others. Because I don't, if I don't enjoy it, I don't still show hate to it. That's the one thing I find about humans that are such a fucking disgusting, idiotic sense, is that they think that because you don't enjoy something, you have the right to hate on it, which you don't. It's not a right, it's a choice. I don't choose to hate on stuff. Growing up, I kind of did. I realized, at some point, like, why am I hate on stuff that I don't enjoy? Why don't I just enjoy the stuff that I enjoy? But there are people who find enjoyment out of hate, out of you know the pain of others, which shows how disgusting, worthless beings that those are, that you should just avoid. people who should not be friends with, because what's the point of life if you're living into hate? You know, I just don't get it. But yeah, like I said, my heart goes out to those who lost, be it the fans, be it the family, be it the friends. My heart goes out to you. And I, as a human being, apologize for these disgusting people. It may not make amends for what they have done, and nor should it. I do not forgive them for what they have done. I will never. But I apologize for them as a human being for your loss, for what they have done as well. And I, as always, will have my heart out for you. And that's all I can do right now. It's a sad, somber day, which was supposed to be a great memorial day of, the Grammys. It happened on the day of the Grammys, in which, great wins had. But it's hard to think about that stuff right now when you have this tremendous loss. It's a conflicting day of, wins and losses. It's such a